Hi, so welcome to your twisting class today. And when I say twisting class, I don't mean something just kind of gentle. Today, this is going to be a strong class, but it's only 20 minutes, and I'm really going to try to wring you out. And I was thinking about like when a drain gets clogged, right? You can't just sometimes just kind of piece by piece unclog it. You have to pour in some Drano or some lavable och and just really push the water through to clear these blockages. And sometimes in our lives, we have something that's blocking us from moving forward. Sometimes in our physical body, we have something that's blocking us and we can't move, right? Sometimes you can't eliminate properly something you're eating, something about your diet, or a stress that you're holding on to. So today's practice is about getting right in there, pushing it through the body. So let's begin. Come into your downward facing dog. Okay, so downward facing dog, feet are hip width distance apart. Make sure that your heels are spinning slightly open. And then bring a little awareness forward up into your hands. The hands are shoulder width distance apart, rooting and grounding through the root of your index finger and thumb. So what I'd like to talk about twists is that if you twist your hips and your shoulders in the same direction, you're not really changing the relationship between the hips and the shoulders, which create a twist. So as we practice today, focus on keeping the pelvis stable, or in what we call neutral, and work on moving the upper body to create mobility and flexibility. Take an inhale here, and again exhale. One more, come into your Ujjayi breath, inhale, and exhale. Keep your right palm solid into the sticky mat. Take your left hand underneath the body and either grab the outside edge of your right shin. Maybe you can slide the hand down and grab the outside edge of your right ankle or heel and come into the first of our twists. So you need to be pulling your right hip back, lifting up and back through your left hip, and then spin through your upper chest. Maybe you can turn and look up underneath that right tricep towards the ceiling. And I know we're not warmed up yet, so just feel what it's like to turn your ribs around the spine and release. Switch. Left hand comes onto the sticky mat. Make sure that you're drawing the shoulder blade down your back to stay integrated in the shoulder joint. And then your right hand, bring it underneath you, maybe outside edge of the calf, or you hold on to the outside edge of your left heel. Slightly begin to bend your bottom right elbow and turn into the posture. Feel some space being created across your upper back, but then you're really lengthening back through your hips. Stretch your left hip back, keep space through your left side body. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, release your right hand down to the sticky mat. Look forward, step your right foot forward up in between your hands, low lunge. From your low lunge, ground your back left knee onto the sticky mat and point your toe. Take your right hand onto your right knee. Inhale, lift up, stabilize in your hip. So that means you're going to keep your right hip grounding down. From your back left hip, reach up and out of the pelvis and bring your left tricep to the outside edge of your right knee. Keep drawing your right hip back and in, join your palms. Press your top right arm down into your bottom arm. Draw your low belly in and up, hollow out the belly. Lean your torso away from the thigh and then start to spin your upper back down towards the sticky mat. So one of the things about twists is that they have a tendency to shorten your spine. Try to continue to create length by stretching the top of your head away from your hips. One more, inhale. And exhale, release your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Look forward and step your left foot forward up in between your hands. Drop your back right knee. So the other thing I should say is I hope you didn't have much to eat before this class, because when you really try to get deep into the internal organs here, we don't want to have anything kind of extra in there. So extend your right arm up, draw your tailbone forward towards your pubic bone, get that lift up out through the right side body, and then bring your right tricep outside edge of left knee. Press the left knee into your right tricep, spread your collarbones, lift the spine away from your left thigh, scoop up the belly, and then from the belly to the heart, through the crown of your head, lengthen as you twist. Use the action of your top left hand pushing down into your bottom right hand to lift your chest. I call this kind of like the lazy lady's twist if you're just hanging out on your left thigh. You want to be lifting up and then creating the twisting action. Inhale. And exhale from here. Take your hands to the mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. So like I said in the beginning of class, this is a strong class. We need a lot of energy sometimes to break up the things that are holding us back. It's like breaking through a wall. Inhale forward into plank, one of our foundational poses. Low bellies in and up. Look forward, inhale. Shift forward, stretch the tops of your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Again, inhale, forward plank. Strong legs, belly in, chaturanga. Inhale it up, you've got it. Stay strong here. Again, inhale forward, draw your forearms in. Exhale, lower. Press back up and downward facing dog. From your down dog, step your right foot forward up in between your hands. Spin your back left heel down. Inhale, lift up. Warrior one. Exhale, shift forward, 45-degree angle. Lengthen. Sweep your arms around and up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, stretch forward. Stay strong through your back left leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, shift it forward, 45 degrees. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Pull forward through your arms as you lift up. Virabhadrasana 3. So in your Virabhadrasana 3, the more you can step and press down into your right foot and then activate your left leg, the lighter the pose is gonna feel. Inhale and exhale, lower your fingertips to the sticky mat. Stretch back, low lunge. Lower your back left knee to the floor. Inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the sticky mat, downward facing dog. Continue, left foot forward, back heel down, feet are hip width distance apart. Roll your right hip forward. Inhale, lift up. So bring some heat into the body. Exhale, stretch forward. Circle your arms around and up. Let it be a back bend. Exhale, take it forward. Keep going. Inhale. Stay low in your legs. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, stretch forward. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Think that you're pulling forward as you press down into your left leg. Activate the kneecap. Let your inner left knee roll forward as your outer left hip rolls back. And then from there, lift through the top of your left thigh to straighten the leg. Inhale and exhale. Fingertips to the mat. Step your right leg back. Low lunge. Lower your back right knee. Inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana, and exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. So your class does not have to be long. You don't necessarily need an hour and a half long practice. If you get focused, if you get concentrated right from the beginning, look forward, step forward, top of your sticky mat. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift all the way to rise. And pull the thumbs down to your heart. Set your sankalpa, your intention. So maybe there is something emotionally or a situation that is blocking you. Dedicate this practice to moving through it, moving past it. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands down. Inhale, circle up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold in, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, half flat back. Step your left leg back, low lunge. From your low lunge, straighten your front right leg. Step your back foot in until you can ground your back left heel down. It may help to turn your left toes forward at a 45-degree angle. Hook your thumb into your right hip crease, pull it back. And then make sure that you have even weight between the front and the back foot. Extend the spine forward. Either keep your left fingertips underneath your left shoulder or use a block, or some of you can bring your left fingertips outside edge of your right foot. Pavrita, Trikonasana. Take your right hand to your sacrum. Stabilize your pelvis. Lengthen forward, and then from deep within the core, twist. Inhale. Exhale, draw your right hip in towards the midline. And then as you push down into your bottom fingers, stretch up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Make sure that your right kneecap is lifting, that you're not hyperextending or jamming into the knee. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release your fingertips down to the mat and step your back foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Step your right leg back of your sticky mat, low lunge. From your low lunge, straighten your front left leg. Step your back right foot in just enough until you can ground that back heel and stay connected through all four corners of the foot. Find internal rotation in your back right thigh that's going to roll your right hip down as you counter that work by pulling your left hip up and back. Put your left thumb in your left hip crease, draw it back. I like to pretend like someone's putting their hand in like a pocket of my pants and pulling it back. Either right fingertips underneath the right shoulder, that's a little bit modified, or you can take your right fingertips pinky edge side of your left foot. Check your sacrum. Make sure that the hips are balanced. That's that stable point I was talking about at the beginning of class. Keep that stable. Lengthen forward, and then the twist comes from the core through the low ribs, through the mid-back, upper back, spreading across your collarbones. Inhale. Exhale, belly back and in. You can even get a little slight engagement of the glutes to keep the tailbone extending towards the back of your mat. One more. Inhale. And exhale, lower the fingertips down to the sticky mat. Look forward, step your back foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way to rise. And exhale, release. Take a nice wide step out to the right. So maybe you just extend your arms out. Make sure that your feet kind of underneath your hands, nice long stance. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward and up. Exhale, fold. Okay, so from your shins in towards the midline, activate your upper thighs by rooting your upper thighs back and then extending the tailbone so you get that stabilization in your low belly. Keep your legs and hips exactly as they are. Take your left hand, maybe you take it to the shin or maybe you take it to the ankle and just pause here. Extend your right fingertips forward. Think of dragging your feet in towards the midline and then with that left arm, bend your left elbow, turn and twist. And maybe you even want to walk those right fingertips a little bit more to the left. Pull up and back through your left hip. Stabilize it there. And then twist more deeply into your upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Push your right fingertips down into the mat. Maybe reach them even more forward. If you find some space, move into it as you twist. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Come to center. Make sure your hips aren't shifting from one side to the other, that they're staying directly stable in between the legs, and then take your right hand outside edge. And then this is where I always need to check. Your right hip probably moved with you. Press it up and back, reach it, extend your left fingertips forward. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale. Maybe you even bend that bottom right elbow a little bit. Right? So moving through blockages, it's not meant to be easy. You have to do some of the work. You actually have to invest some effort, and then maybe from there you can actually break through it. You can move on. Take another breath. Inhale and exhale. Release. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Turn your left foot forward to the top of your mat. Low lunge and step back. Downward facing dog. Good. From your downward facing dog, step your feet to the center of your mat. Feet together, knees together, and squat down. From here, stretch your right hand back behind you. Bring your left elbow outside edge of your right knee. So Pasasana, noose pose. So definitely modified, right? Pull your left knee back, squeeze in towards the midline. Now lengthen up, look forward, and then exhale, turn, twist. It's called an external lever. Use the left elbow against the right knee to twist more. Suck the belly in and up. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. Extend your left leg forward. Keep your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Extend your left arm. Grab the calf. Push down into the back hand. Maybe even your right foot curls behind your left thigh. Press your left hamstring down into your right foot. Roll your right hip down, and from there, lengthen up and twist. Breathe. So you may notice, right, that twisting poses try to keep you from breathing. They actually ask you to kind of hold on. I'm asking you to do the work and let go. Soften. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center. And then from here, draw the foot in. Lift back up. So some of you may be able to do this with your heels on the mat, but a modification is to lift the heels. Stretch your left hand back behind you. Scissor your knees in towards the midline. Squeeze them in. Take your right tricep outside edge of your left knee. Good. From here, keep your shoulders trying to stack over your hips as you extend up. Inhale. So look forward. Check out that right knee. Make sure it's pulling back. And then from there, spiral out through your back left shoulder. Look back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your hips down to the mat. Extend your right leg forward. So this is a variation of Marichyasana C. Really get that left knee high up into your right armpit, and then extend your right arm. Good. Maybe the left foot curls underneath. Press your your right hamstring down into the left foot. Lift tall. And wring it out. So we're getting towards the end of class. Kind of your last chance, your last opportunity to really wring out whatever's holding you back. Leave it here on the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to center. And then from here, lower down onto your back. If you have a favorite supine twist, go ahead and take that here. Otherwise, hold your right knee in towards your chest. Roll to the outside edge of your left hip. Move your microphone out of the way, and then drop your right knee to the left. Reach through your left leg, so that's still your standing leg. Use that to lengthen the spine. And then soften. Come back to center. Extend your right leg. Left knee draws into the chest. Final twist. So kind of use all those principles here of staying grounded and rooted in the lower body to bring some space, some freedom, unblocking us from whatever's kind of holding us back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Start to slow it down. And again, inhale. And exhale. Roll onto your back body. And release. Shavasana. So particularly in my personal life, when I find that I am kind of blocked because of a situation, right? We know that the worst thing to do is to skip the practice. We know that it actually helps us maybe to find a solution, or at least it keeps us grounded and maybe able to more clearly hear what we actually need. And so if you're going through a challenging time right now, don't skip the practice. 20 minutes, you see, it can be effective. And then think of, on your exhale, leaving on your mat whatever you don't need, and then you're going to roll up your mat and you're going to put it off to the side. And you're not going to carry this tension and stress with you through the rest of your day. And as you're ready, start to release. Roll to the right and come up towards seated. So sometimes even when we feel like doing nothing, when we feel just stuck in our lives, doing something strong, pushing us through us, is actually how we break through it and find some freedom. Join your hands in front of your heart center. Lift your thumbs to your third eye and seal your practice. Namaste.